It says I have rental earnings of $83,950.45 on Vast.ai. Is this a glitch? How did I earn this much already? Hey guys, Red Pen Money here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. There's a video. Alright, so I am installing another Vast.ai machine. I have a beautiful 4090 here, and I'm hoping to earn some money on a platform called Vast.ai. Right now, I am installing Ubuntu. Actually, it's auto-installing because I'm using a fellow content creator's install. Okay, he's got a image, an auto-install image and a script and everything from Mr. MaxVoltage.tech. I'll have it linked down below if anyone is interested. But yeah, I've just been using this to auto-install Vast.ai. It's very simple, and I'm actually timing myself right now, just seeing how long it takes from basically turning on the machine and putting in the USB and going in the BIOS, making sure I'm in UEFI. And yeah, and it's just going automatically. And yeah, I'm just gonna see how long it takes from going from here, then showing on my machines list here. So I already have my 5090 and my 4090 on Vast.ai already, and they are verified. Literally after a day of when these machines came online, they got verified. So I'm not quite sure how or what the requirements are for verification. And yeah, so am I rented though? Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because right now my reliability score is at 95.4% on the 5090. The 4090 is at 94.2. So I've been talking with Max, I've been talking with a few other people regarding, you know, getting rented. And so far my earnings is about $2.07. But over the past couple days, you know, my machines, ever since they got verified, the 5090 was able to earn, I don't know, 45 cents on one day, and then the next couple, looks like I earned 3 cents on this day. On the 22nd, I earned $1.53, and now it's not rented. So I'd like to get some feedback as to why I'm not rented, and I think it's because of the reliability score, as you know, I have to wait until I get up to 99% or something like that, and that could take like another couple weeks. So I just have to be patient, in which these rigs that I have on Vast.ai are gonna be maybe a little bit idle for the next while here. So here's my 5090 rig, here's my 4090 rig, and yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to let them sit, but let me know what you guys think. All right, so we're about 6 minutes in, and the auto install, it looks like it's still going. Maybe it's just updating, doing some upgrades and stuff. I'm gonna watch this closely. And before we get to more, oh, looks like it's restarting. I wanna do a giveaway here. Thank you for today's sponsor, Braiins Hashpower. They are a Bitcoin hash rate rental service. So you can use their website to rent Bitcoin hash rate and, you know, solo mine or even pool mine if you want, depending which pool you're gonna use. But notably, a lot of people solo mine. So if you wanna try your luck, check out Braiins Hashpower. I'll have it linked down below. And let's talk about the giveaway here. So just let me know your guys' thoughts about my Vast.ai setup here. And oh, I gotta take out the USB because Max has it, so when it's done installing Ubuntu, it will turn off. So that means it's done. You need to take out the USB, and now we're gonna turn it back on. But just let me know your guys' thoughts about my Vast machines here, my setups, and if you guys are on it, if you've been, you know, successfully rented and all that kind of stuff. I will choose a winner for Braiins Hashpower, 2 petahash for I think 2 hours, and so I'll choose the winner after 24 hours for Braiins Hashpower. I will reply to your comment if you have won the giveaway, so check back on your YouTube notifications. Okay, 8 minutes and 39 seconds in. Okay, so looks like I need to press enter here. And now I can transfer the script over. Okay, so I've done the transfer. I had to take some time to get the new, I guess, install or API key, put that in the script here, the vast-setup.sh, and also change the host name and as well as the ports, because as you do this on each individual machine, you need to update the API key, the ports, and the name. And also, if you have 1 disk or 2 disks, you need to specify that. Anyways, I'm gonna be running the script here, and it's gonna go through the first phase, all right? And I'm gonna hit yes, and it's gonna go. All right, so there's gonna be my RPM Vast 03, and it's gonna go ahead and install. So this is the first phase in Max's script, and then it's gonna restart, and then we gotta run the script again for phase 2. that will be for the NVIDIA driver, and then phase 3 will be for the Vast.ai install. And then that's it, okay? So what time is it right now? Okay, we are 16 minutes in. It took me a bit to get the script in and then you know, update my API key and, you know, figure out the ports I want to utilize for this rig versus the other rigs. They got to be different, so I'm doing 100 ports per GPU. If I had multiple GPUs in one system, then I would, you know, allocate, what, another 100. Or if I had 8 GPUs, it would be like 800 or 1,000 ports for that server. That's how I understand it. Okay, so it's at 99%, and it's gonna go to this. I need to hit tab to hit OK, and it's gonna do its thing. Then it's probably gonna reboot here in a second. But yeah, as that's going, my friends, I was just wanting to go back to this reliability score here. So I'm hopeful that once I hit up to the 99% reliability score, that I'm gonna essentially get rented. Okay, well, we'll see. But I was talking with Max, and the reason why I was able to get verified so quick is because I have fiber internet. So my fiber internet, I think, played the part in terms of getting verified extremely fast, within literally a day. And oops, I got a message here, new kernel available. Okay, I'm gonna hit enter on that. Gonna hit tab, hit OK. All right, so that's gonna go, and okay, phase 1 is complete. It's gonna reboot. All right, so that's gonna go. I'm gonna have to run the script again. And disclaimer for all of you that's watching this, this is not a how-to video, you know, how to use Max, you know, one-click install. He has the documentation there on how to set it all up. And I think on his YouTube channel, which he has a YouTube channel, you guys should go subscribe to him, he will probably have a walkthrough going through the whole install. Okay, second phase, here we go. And it's gonna do the NVIDIA driver. All right, so we'll let this go. Timer's still going. I'm recording at the same time, so I mean, we're probably gonna knock off a couple minutes here because I'm not exactly, you know, doing it at the same time while I'm also talking to you guys here on the camera. But anyway, just a general idea of how long this is gonna take. Most of it is just, you know, entering in, you know, the simple commands and then just waiting, you know, for it to install. So yeah, it's still going. Okay, if Vast.ai is watching this, I just want to know here, because I've never rented anything on this platform. Is this a glitch? Who the heck is earning, let's see, 38 grand, $38,414 in 2025? Okay, total rental earnings, I guess, over the past couple of years, $83,950. Apparently, this is under my account, and I've never been paid out this. So Vast, if you're watching this, I'd love to be paid this out if this is actually true or not. Probably not, I'm just kidding. But I have had to make a second account essentially, oh, it's showing under here actually. Remaining balance, actual rental earnings. It's so funny. Anyways, yeah, just probably just an error, and it's probably accessing someone else's account. But I'm not actually getting, you know, paid. Okay, phase 2 is complete. It's rebooting, and we're gonna run the Vast setup one more time. Okay, so be right back. Okay, here we go. I sudo sudo in, put the password in, sudo.-vast-setup.sh, enter. All right, we're doing phase 3. Here we go. This is to, okay, the 4090 showed up there. Now it's going to install Vast.ai. There you go, installing Vast.ai. All right, so it's gonna go through its whole thing there. And, oh, I gotta enter in the port number. Okay, so I did 40,200. Okay, that's the starting point. The second part will be, end port will be 40299. Yeah, so I'm devoting 99 ports for this rig. Okay, so it's updating. All right, I like it. Now it's probably gonna show up on Vast, and if it shows up, that's a good sign. Installing Docker. All right, so if I go to my Vast here, all right, let's just see here. So here are my 2 rigs. If I hit F5 here, let's just see here. We're probably gonna see 3 rigs here, and it's just loading. It's loading. It's probably gonna show something here shortly. Yeah, all right, yeah, a 3rd rig is showing up. There we go. It's it's gonna take a bit. It doesn't actually, no, it's not gonna really show up until I move it to my network switch, okay, that I have the VLAN specified for Vast. So you know what, I'm just gonna stop this. So I'm gonna say it takes about between 20 and 25 minutes to get Vast all set up on this. Now here's my AI shelf. I do have a just a gigabit unified network switch, smart switch, so I can control VLANs and all that stuff. So I have to put the rig here because I'm designating a static IP for this VLAN. And so I have client isolation enabled, and so none of these rigs can talk to each other and also talk to the other subnets, other VLANs on my network, right? Because, you know, just security reasons, you don't want people who have access to your rigs from the outside to have access to your other stuff that's on the, you know, your internal network. Anyways, I will just need to log into my router, and then I need to set up port forwarding for that new rig, for that Vast machine. That's gonna be number 3 for me. So that's it. And then I'm gonna plop it here and turn it back on, and it's gonna show up on Vast. So you know what, let me move it here, and we'll see if it updates on Vast. Okay, so I just did the networking part of it. I wish I could show you guys, you know, how I'm doing it all, but OPSEC. I can't show you guys my, you know, router and public IP and all that kind of stuff. But so let me hit F5. Okay, let's see if the third rig will show up. And there we go, 4090, Vast 03. It is on. Unverified, that obviously makes sense. Okay, the upload and download speed, that'll update later on. But we're at 60% reliability score there, obviously, because we just turned on. And I did do a port check, and it is working, okay? So looks like this rig is going to work just fine. Now, I'm gonna suspect that this is gonna get verified like really fast, and I will definitely update you guys. I think the next video I'm gonna update you guys on is when I have the reliability score at 99%, and we'll see if I'm gonna be rented, because right now, nothing is rented. Something would be, there'd be some ones here, or, you know, different colors. That's when I'd show it would be rented. But anyways, my 5090, 4090, 4090 is on now, 3 of them. So the process was very easy now. I just had to sit and do nothing. All right, I just had to do nothing, and I am preparing to set up a few more, because I have a few more 4090s and that I want to put on here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I forgot, I have to set the pricing. Okay, so I have it 30 cents an hour on my other 4090. Actually, I'm probably gonna run this program called GPU Autopilot. So it's going to automate the pricing in which that it can maximize my revenue. So I'm hoping to install that shortly and get that installed so I don't have to, you know, try to hunt and switch and, you know, change the pricing all the time. So GPU Autopilot, that'll be something that I will probably implement on these rigs. Okay guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that was very simple. So you guys can see the other 4090 rig is right up here. I got the other 2 at the bottom here. So I'm just going to fill up this whole shelf with a bunch of my other 4090s I have, and 5090s. I actually am maybe getting some more 5090s here shortly. So just gonna populate this whole shelf with rigs and go to town on, I guess, Vast.ai, see how that goes for a while. If it's not lucrative, then my final thing will probably be combining a lot of the 4090s, 5090s into server cases. Okay, so that's probably my plan going forward. I'm probably gonna be going into server cases more. Actually, I am. I already have a bunch of server cases coming. Stay tuned for those videos if you guys are interested. I'm going pretty hard on this whole AI thing now, well, GPU rental. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Another 4090 here. Another 4090 here. Another 4090 here. I gotta get these guys on. 3 more to build. So next video, you guys will see these probably on. Peace. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts for the Braiins Hashpower. All right, comment down below.